The home office. Once a sanctuary for productivity and focus, it has, for many, transformed into a breeding ground for clutter. Papers pile high, stationery overflows, and long-forgotten gadgets gather dust. This accumulation of belongings, seemingly harmless, can have a profound impact on our mental well-being and professional success. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to let clutter accumulate. We live in a culture of consumption, constantly bombarded with messages to buy more, own more, and do more. As a result, our homes, and especially our home offices, become repositories for things we may not need or even use. This clutter is not merely a matter of aesthetics, it's a reflection of our internal state. When our physical space is cluttered, our minds often follow suit. The inability to find what we need, the constant visual reminders of unfinished tasks, and the sheer overwhelming presence of too much stuff can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and even shame. It's time to reclaim our home offices and, in doing so, reclaim our mental clarity, productivity, and joy. By consciously choosing to declutter, we embark on a journey of self-improvement that extends far beyond the physical act of tidying. It's about creating a space that supports our goals, inspires creativity, and allows us to thrive. A space where we can focus, innovate, and truly feel at peace. So, let's take the first step towards a clutter-free environment and embrace the positive changes it brings to our lives.
Numerous studies have shown a direct correlation between clutter and negative mental health outcomes. A cluttered environment can trigger our brains to release cortisol, the stress hormone. This constant state of low-grade stress can lead to a myriad of health problems, including anxiety, depression, and insomnia. Clutter also competes for our attention, making it difficult to focus on the task at hand. Our brains are wired to process information from our surroundings, and a cluttered environment sends a constant stream of visual stimuli. This sensory overload can lead to feelings of overwhelm, frustration, and even anger. Furthermore, clutter can make us feel ashamed and embarrassed, especially if we believe it reflects poorly on our character or abilities. This negative self-talk can erode our self-esteem and make it even harder to break free from the cycle of clutter.
A cluttered workspace is a productivity killer. When our desks are covered in papers, gadgets, and other miscellaneous items, it becomes difficult to find what we need, leading to wasted time and frustration. The constant visual reminder of disorganization can also drain our mental energy. This constant search for lost items disrupts our workflow and prevents us from getting into a state of deep focus. We end up spending more time managing the mess than actually working. Moreover, clutter can stifle creativity. A cluttered environment limits our ability to think clearly and make connections between ideas. It creates a mental block that can be hard to overcome. Our brains thrive on order and structure, and a chaotic workspace creates a sense of mental chaos that hinders our ability to generate new ideas and solve problems effectively. This mental clutter can lead to increased stress and anxiety. Imagine trying to paint a masterpiece on a canvas already covered in random brushstrokes. The clutter of the existing marks would make it nearly impossible to envision and create a new work of art. The same principle applies to our workspaces. Similarly, a cluttered workspace clutters our minds, making it challenging to tap into our creative potential. By clearing the physical clutter, we can also clear the mental clutter, paving the way for enhanced focus and creativity.
One of the simplest yet most effective ways to combat clutter is to adopt the one in, one out rule. This straightforward principle states that for every new item you bring into your home office, you must get rid of one existing item. This rule helps to prevent clutter from accumulating in the first place by forcing you to be more mindful of your consumption habits. Before purchasing a new book, gadget, or stationery item, ask yourself, do I really need this? And what will I get rid of to make space for it? The one in, one out rule is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices about the things that surround you. By being more selective about what you allow into your workspace, you create a more curated and intentional environment that reflects your values and priorities. Section 5. Clearing the workspace. A step-by-step guide to physical decluttering. Now that we've established the importance of decluttering and explored a key strategy to prevent future clutter, let's dive into the physical process of decluttering your home office. Start small. Don't try to tackle everything at once. It can be overwhelming and counterproductive. Choose one area of your home office to focus on, such as your desk, a shelf, or a drawer. Gather your supplies. You'll need some basic supplies, including trash bags, recycling bins, a donate box, and cleaning supplies. Take everything out. Yes, everything. Remove all items from the area you're decluttering. This step is crucial. This allows you to see the full extent of what you have and make more objective decisions about what to keep and what to discard. Sort and purge. Examine each item and ask yourself the following questions. Do I use this? Do I love it? Does it bring me joy? Does it serve a purpose in my work life? Is it essential for my productivity? If the answer to all three questions is no, it's time to let it go. Clean and organize. Once you've decluttered, take some time to clean the newly emptied space. Dust, wipe, and sanitize. This will help to create a sense of freshness and renewal. A clean space can boost your mood and productivity. Then, organize the items you've chosen to keep in a way that is both aesthetically pleasing and functional. Make sure everything has its place and is easy to access.
Section 6. Maximizing space and functionality, vertical storage, standing desks, and more. Decluttering is just the first step towards creating a productive and inspiring home office. Once you've cleared the clutter, it's time to optimize your space for maximum functionality. Here are a few tips. Embrace vertical storage. Utilize shelves, drawers, and wall-mounted organizers to maximize vertical space and keep your desk surface clear. Consider a standing desk. Standing desks can improve posture, boost energy levels, and reduce the risk of health problems associated with prolonged sitting. Invest in ergonomic equipment. Choose a comfortable chair, an ergonomic keyboard, and a mouse that supports your wrists to prevent strain and discomfort. Let there be light. Natural light is ideal, but if that's not possible, invest in adequate artificial lighting to reduce eye strain and create a more inviting atmosphere.
Section 7. Digital Decluttering. Taming the email inbox and organizing files. Clutter isn't confined to the physical world. Our digital spaces can become just as cluttered as our physical environments, leading to stress, overwhelm, and lost productivity. Here are some tips for digital decluttering. Zero inbox is your friend. Aim for inbox zero by processing emails as soon as you read them. Respond, delete, delegate, or file them away. Create a folder system. Organize your digital files into folders and subfolders for easy access and retrieval. Unsubscribe from unwanted emails. Take a few minutes to unsubscribe from newsletters and promotional emails that no longer serve you. Back up your data. Regularly, back up your important files to an external hard drive or cloud storage service to prevent data loss.
Section 8. Maintaining a clutter-free environment, routine decluttering, and mindful consumption. Decluttering is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing process. To maintain a clutter-free home office, incorporate these practices into your routine schedule regular decluttering sessions. Set aside a specific time each week or month to declutter your workspace. Practice the 1-minute rule. If a task takes less than a minute to complete, do it immediately. This prevents small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming. Be mindful of your purchases. Before bringing a new item into your workspace, carefully consider whether you truly need it and where you will store it. Embrace minimalism. Challenge yourself to live with less. The fewer possessions you have, the less you have to clean, organize, and worry about.
Section 9. Conclusion. Declutter your home office. Unlock your potential. Decluttering your home office is not just about creating a more visually appealing workspace, it's about creating a space that supports your mental well-being, enhances your productivity, and allows you to reach your full potential. By letting go of the things that no longer serve us, we create space for the things that truly matter, our goals, our passions, and our overall well-being. A clutter-free home office is a sanctuary for the mind, a space where we can focus, create, and thrive. So take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and embark on your decluttering journey today. Your mind, your productivity, and your overall well-being will thank you for it.